Clayton Thomas lining up for goal.
Well, as the crowd erupts, they're a little late. We had some eruptions in here earlier, but we're back. Take two for this, the round 18. Gosh, that's very angular. Round 18, the Hills Football Association match between Mundaring and Bullsbrook. As we update the score there, Weasel, just for my record.
So Mundaring 1-2, Bullsbrook 1-1, just as we came to where Clayton Thomas got Mundaring's first, and that was to answer one gotten by George
Snyder,
yeah, going the other way. So now the ball out of the middle. We're going to get a free kick here for incorrect disposal. Bullsbrook are going to get the centre clearance. Nice kick, good mark there.
Now, before you go on with that, Weasel, let's start the show properly. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Community Sports Show with Weasel and me, Noel Nosey Johnston. For round 18, it's the penultimate round, the last match for these two sides. Proudly brought to you thanks to Vision Decor and ID Athletic. And reality is, Weasel, it's been a bumpy season for both, but one of these two sides at least have a chance to play finals.
They do mathematically. Mundaring are still in with a chance, but everything has to go their way. And obviously that will be out of their hands next week when they have the bye. So a win today is important, puts them in the mix, and then it's in the hands of the other sides as to who finishes where. Swanview clearly on top of the ladder, followed by Pickering, Brook and Chidlow. And this Gidgee Gun up and Mundaring fighting out for the last spot in the top four. And we've got Mundaring in the second shot at goal for the afternoon. Nice deliberate approach. Goal umpire doesn't move, Noel. That's straight over his hat. That's two for Mundaring. That's first for Austin Thomas. So the Thomas boys have got a goal each. Mundaring moves to 2-2. Bullsbrook trailing 1-1. Bit weather, there, get that right in a minute.
Oh, sorry.
The weather's a bit inclement. We've got some cloud building up, rolling in from the south.
As long as it stays from the south, Weasel, we should be okay. Yesterday at Bayswater, a little bit wet.
Would have been terrible. I was at Optus last night and it bucketed down. Anyway, nice clearance here from Mundaring going forward. Marking contest. No one can take that cleanly. Thomas at ground level can't get hands on ball. There's a good effort there by Austin. He's turned the ball over. Dylan Loughlin's going to have a inside 50 here. Kicks long. Looking for Austin. Out the back. There he is. He's going to kick away. Marking contest. No one can bring it down. Then the ball hits the deck and some hard work being done at ground level. Just gets a handball away. Clearing kick. Jones trying to intercept there ahead of Maida. Gets the kick away. Top of the square. Hot spot. Once again, no one can mark the ball. Cleaned up again. This time by Booker. Ball comes free, top of the square. I think we're going to get a ball up here. There's a lot of players around the ball. Don't get a real clean disposal down there. The pressure's on. Mundaring trying to lock the ball in. Rucks go at it. Nice clearance there for Bullsbrook. Jones at the back gets punch away from Maida. Nicely clumbed by Avard. Gets the ball to the top of the square now. Quick handball. Austin a chance at his second. That's Austin Thomas, but he's put that one out of bounds on the full. And Bullsbrook will get the relieving mark in the back pocket. So, Mundaring doing the bulk of the attacking and scoring. Bullsbrook did get the first of the day.
And I owe George Snyder a beer because of the technical flaws we had. But, George, we will give you public acknowledgement. He did get the opening goal of the game.
Gregson took a good mark there, gets the ball up the wing. Avard's in the way. Ball out the back to Thomas. Clayton Thomas tips to a teammate in half forward flank. Now looks to centre the ball to the hot spot. Overcooks it. Defensive mark taken down there by Booker. Booker switching the ball out in front of Mather now. Got a bit of work to do. Jones closes in with some pace. Handball out in front. Is going to get done there for retarding the opposition. So a free kick there to Mather. And Now trying to play on from in front of the mark, not going to get away with that. And he's going to get pushed back to the half-back flank and have to kick over the top of the man of the mark.
We should also acknowledge a couple of milestones in this game as well, Weasel. Bullsbrook was 2 today and one a couple of weeks ago.
One of those gentlemen being the man who just kicked the ball then. Dane Fernie.
Captain, coach, water runner.
Jack of all trades. In a ruck contest. Loose ball. Here's again Fernie in at the pack. Ball out the back now. Mundaring trying to clear it or pick it up through Walker. He can't get it out, and now we're getting another ball up. Rucks at it. One forward by O'Keefe. It's taken away by Bullsbrook. Go to half forward now. Clever tap back of the play to a teammate. Forbes gets the ball.
Bounces through all the way. Well, we missed their first, but their second was pretty special.
Yeah, we just don't know who it was because there's no 18 on our team sheet, so that's the Phantom. Today's Phantom.
Weasel, what do you mean we don't have an 18? Didn't we double check it twice, like Santa? Check the list twice, see who's naughty and nice?
We did. We asked for an assistant, and they said, no, they're the only 2 that have changed, but this gentleman's not on the team sheet. We'll find out who he is. Good goal.
Well, it's a great goal on the run.
We're just going to put number 18 down the bottom here without a name, and we'll call him the Phantom. We'll give him 1 goal. So,
well, just 1 point in it here at Mundaring Arena.
Looks at it again. Nathan O'Keefe taken nicely ground level by Salvio. Now stolen away. Bailey, his hands back door, good work at ground level. Handball to Fernie. Fernie looks to centre half forward but coughs the ball up. Intercept marked by O'Loughlin. Lowers his vision, finds a man right in the centre of the ground. He goes round the man of the mark. So Keith looks along, looking forward, finding one of the Thomas boys. They're prominent on the scoreboard for Mundaring. The last few games we've commentated. Austin, very good overhead. He's pulled that mark down. He'll be kicking from about 45, maybe 50 metres directly in front. Had a good game last week, or the week before when we broadcast. Deliberate approach. Nice left foot. Umpire moves a little bit, and that one's gone through for a behind. So, a little wasteful Mundaring there. They move to 2 goals 3. Bullsbrook trailing by a couple of points, 2 goals 1. Gregson brings the ball in from fullback, finds a teammate on the half-back line. That's Bailey. Bailey fakes the handball, then plays on with the kick, squares it across to the other half-back flank. He's got Crosby in front of him. He decides to go over that line and looks for Girardi. Girardi handballs out in front, but unfortunately for him, picked up by Mundaring player Salvio. Then Walker, then down the wing, and now Clayton Thomas. Looks for Austin at centre half forward. Coming off the back line there was Booker, cleaned up nicely. Now a chance for them to clear, but smothered kick. Jake Jones cleans up, nice backdoor handball. Kick inside 50. Jay Savage has got himself out on his own, and he's going to go back and have a shot, I would think, from probably about 50. Not sure if he's got the distance. He's looking forward, finding a handball here. Teammate running past is O'Loughlin, who then looks for another teammate. Austin couldn't hold the mark. Put some body on now. Locking the ball in. Oh, that's a great pick up down there. Stolen away by Avard. And he's got himself on the scoreboard. He was very prominent 2 weeks ago up here as well. Would have been best on ground for sure. And very good.
I mean, now Weasel, he didn't get a mention in the votes.
Well, someone wasn't watching the right game, mate. We'll see on vote night who got the votes from the umpires. I'd be surprised if it wasn't him.
Well, Mundaring lead 3 goals 3, 21. Bullsbrook 2-1, 13.
Rucks at it again. Now gets it really clear. Ball moved forward through Kachal. Half forward now on ground level. Mundaring looking to clean up. Handball out the front, then over the top. Here comes the mullet off half back. Kicks to half forward. Horrible bounce for his forwards. Allows Bullsbrook to get onto the loose one. Now contest. Dean sticks a slipper in, can't clear it. Thomas comes back. He has a snap in the tackle, and now he's retaliating. He's not happy with some treatment he got, and he's just let Mr. Gregson know he didn't like it, but the umpire's right there, didn't see anything too much in that. So, another behind. Mundaring doing it in points at the moment. 3-4 plays 2-1. Booker brings the ball in this time, finds a teammate down low. Still inside the defensive 50, looks up the wing. Mongrel looking torpedo. Is it going to run out of bounds? No, it's kept in out there. And now, ball coming in the centre of the corridor. Ruckman all on his own. O'Keefe plays on, then dishes by hand. Not a good hand pass, but really well gathered there by Salvio. Kicks inside 50, and Thomas takes the grab. So, this is becoming a little bit predictable with the ball movement. Austin Thomas is definitely the target down there. And why wouldn't he be? I think he's got 62 goals for the year, so he's already got one today, making 63. He'll be shooting from a 45-degree angle.
Lukey Nickel getting a quick shot there, headshot.
Yeah, and he's kicked that one. It's gone across the face of goal. So it's stayed in. No, boundary umpire's called that. So we're going to get a boundary throw in left forward pocket, about 10 metres round from the Mundaring goal. And Bullsbrook need to find a way of getting some control football, get their hands on it and control the game for a little while, because they're really being beat to the ball here. And he comes across the top, can't win the knock. Ball goes forward, umpire calls play on. Taken by Booker, who then kicks it to half back, but he's kicked it straight to an opponent who's cleaned up and is now kicking the ball inside 50. Not a great kick, but a clever tap on over the top to Jones. Jones lies the eyes, then says, I'm going to have a go myself here. Goes to the goal square, doesn't register. Good defensive mark, so probably should have stayed with the first thought, lowering the eyes. Ball in the back pocket now. Fernie assesses what he's got up the ground. Looks for Forbes. Jones cuts it off. So, chance to make amends. He's played on, so he's going to go to the hot spot. Looking at about 35 out from goal. Looking for and finding that man, Austin Thomas. So, what can he do with this one? The last shot was across the face of goal. Wasn't great off the boot. To see if he can do a little bit better. He's only on a very slight angle now. Be kicking from about 45. It's a nice deliberate approach. That one's drifted as well, so a little bit messy at the moment, Mundaring. They move to 3-5. Bullsbrook stuck on 2 goals, 1. The ball camping inside the Mundaring attacking zone. Right, ball brought out. Here's the goal kicker. Snyder tips the ball back into the corridor. Finds Crosby. That's what they need to do. Slow it down. Control the football. Plays on. Beats his man on the mark. Now goes long. Looking for Mather. Ball across the bat. Regard. Ground level. Gets a strange looking handball away, but that's all right. The mullet gets one across the top to Salvio. Turn gets the ball to O'Keefe.
Come on, Weasel, be honest. He didn't get the ball to him. The ball went there. I think he was having a shot at goal. Come on, mate. Truth in reporting.
It's all in the vision, mate. It's all in the vision.
Yeah.
So, boundary thrown again. Thomas does the right work this time. Brings the ball to ground. Finds a teammate who's had a snap and has missed. And one more behind. So, Mundaring did this for a little while last game we were up here. Didn't make the most of their opportunities and allowed their opponents back in the game. See what Bullsbrook can do as they bring the ball in again. Kick to the far half-back flank. Well, there's a marking attempt, not taken by Snyder. Ball going back inside 15, another drop mark, this time by Brownlee. So hard work having to be done at ground level to take the ball out of play, and we'll get a boundary throw in. I'm not 100% sure the time. We missed that with all our technical issues. So Thomas over the top.
Figure that for the second quarter, Weasel.
We'll get it right, mate. Yep. Now ball at ground level. It's up, taken away by Bullsbrook. Rush kick up the wing. Finds a teammate. This is Michael Bailey. Started well. Been quiet the last few minutes. Ball over the top of his teammate. Asking Forbes to do a lot of work. Gavard runs back, leads in the race. Him and Girardi take the ball out of bounds and we'll get a boundary throw in. About 70 around from the goal. In front of the rec centre. Gavard beautifully read. Clearing kick up the half-forward line. Thomas overran it. Now he's back trying to claim a tackle on our man Snyder, and he's won the free kick. So,
well, quandary here for Bullsbrook. George Snyder, one of their leading goal scorers, is also one of their leading defenders. So whether they drop him back to cover this Mundaring attack or put him forward and try and blunt it, big question.
It's a big question. Rob Peter to pay Paul. I suppose at this stage of the game, let's shut it down and find a way of getting the ball inside the scoring zone. Good bit of rut work there by Lewis. Once teammate at ground level, he then, for some reason, brings the ball into the corridor. Jones leads in the race, gets one in the back. Umpire says play on, taps it out in front of a teammate now. And it's picked up nicely. Kicked into the forward line. Oh, Mark not paying, I don't believe. And there goes the siren. So that ends the first quarter, and I believe the score does not count. Yep, so end of the first quarter, Mundaring 3 goals, 6, 24. Playing Bullsbrook 2-1, 13. Bullsbrook got some work to do. Mundaring a bit wasteful. If they used the ball a little bit better, they could be a lot further ahead. So,
well, that's a bit like what I heard on the radio coming up here today with the Bulldogs. But as we take a break here on the Community Sports Show, we will be back. Don't panic, we will be back. We've sorted out our IT and we'll bring you the second half or second quarter thanks to ID Athletic and Vision Decor. You're on the Community Sports Show. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome one and all, wherever you are across the globe. Once again, you're here on the Community Sports Show with me, Noel Nosey Johnston, and the voice of Hills Football Association for season 2024, Neil Weasel Worsley. Weasel, first goal went to Bullsbrook. Then they got another, but they don't have as many as Mundaring. They've got some work to do here.
Yeah, it's been very much one-way traffic. Mundaring dominated the game. Just haven't got it all right on the scoreboard. But the Rucks will go at it. We'll see if we can get some more even play. Opportunity now at ground level for Bullsbrook. Ball comes free of Ard. Steals it away from the middle. Gets the clearance, looking to half forward. Foot race on. Hamling. Second in the race. Ball rolls out in the half forward line or forward pocket between the two. From the light tower, we're going to get a boundary throw in. Both sides bought a boundary umpire this game, which is fantastic. Ball in, Rucks at it. Ball down the front, taken by Mundaring now. Kick inside 50, looking for Austin and finding him. That's Austin Thomas. He's going to have a shot from about 30. Slide angle. He's already on the scoreboard in the first quarter.
Well, big match here today, the Brendan Johnston Memorial Day for the Roos up here. So, Austin Thomas, 13 last week.
Leans back. That's a better effort, I think. Is he shallow? Nope, he's got that one. So that makes up. He missed a couple in the last quarter. He'll be happy to get on the scoreboard nice and early to start quarter number 2. What can Bullsbrook do here? See Bailey, Crosby, ground level. They'll be looking to get the ball out. Along with connect there. Tackle there. No clear winner. Ball up again. Rucks at it. One forward this time by 30. Opportunity but missed. Running onto the loose ball, but now retrieving the footy for Bullsbrook and take the ball inside 50. A little soccer kick there from Sheriff. Now stray handball coming out and Mundaring clear the ball. Clayton Thomas leads the race. Leaves it behind, but his teammate picks up. Switches the ball to the far wing. Ball looking for a teammate. Freeman can't mark. Ball to half back now and opportunity for Bullsbrook to clear again. Oh, Austin Thomas with a really good piece of body work finds Clayton, back door, kicks long. And it looks like we might get a force behind. No, it's saved down there by 31. He's not on the list either. And a handball to the corridor, kick to the top of the square. No, kick at goal, missed and out of bounds. So that was Keith trying to add to his goal tally. So it's amazing. You go to the other clubs and you say, "You got any changes? This team sheet, right?" "Yeah, mate. Yeah, no problem. We got 2 Phantoms out there." So,
oh, well, as long as they don't start singing opera, we're okay.
That's it. Don't
big shout out to all the opera fans that do like it.
Don't be too upset if your name doesn't get called if your jumper's not on the list.
Yeah, and we were changing them up to 15 minutes before the game. So
and walk through a puddle to get some advice from them. And nothing.
I saw you nearly fall over too.
Nearly
What's the ground conditions like?
It's very sloppy out actually. Not as bad as Optus last night. Anyway, back to this game. Nice piece of football, good vision. He gets standing on his own about 45 out from goal. Receiving from the pocket. And now having a shot at goal. So ball definitely living in Mundaring's forward half so far for this game. Deliberate approach. Goal umpire's not moving at all. That's another goal. So he gets on the board. Mundaring have 5. And I hate to say, I think this is going to get very, very messy for Bullsbrook if they can't find some football very soon, mate.
Well, we've got the head-to-head matches there, Weasel. What do they look like so far across this season? That wasn't very pretty either from memory.
Mundaring won 2011 131 to 12-7 79. That was last time up here, and then at Bullsbrook 10-2 Bullsbrook. Mundaring 17-11, so they've copped 2 reasonably big losses, Bullsbrook. They need to find some football, otherwise it's going to happen again. Mundaring moving the ball forward, a couple of quick handballs. Loglan kicks inside 50. Ball on the deck now. It's not coming out. We're going to get a ball up. A good contest there from Phantom 31. And Austin Thomas, who rucks at it. Runs one down by Gregson. Now a ball at ground level. Nickel trying to work it through. Oh, stolen away. Then handball directly to Thomas. Clayton, that is. And he kicks to the top of the square. Finds Austin. So he'll be kicking, I think, his 3rd. You say he got 13 last week?
I did.
Well, that's his 3rd for today. And Mundaring's 6th, so it's really not looking good, mate.
Oh, I think things always look good when you've got such great sponsors as ID Athletic and Vision Decor. For all your sporting apparel and club merchandise, ID Athletic can help you and your club look as good as we do. While Vision Decor, you can look out through their blinds, curtains and awnings as summer approaches. Keep cool with Vision Decor.
Good lady there, mate.
I just take it where it's done.
Rucks at it again in the middle. Fernie wins forward again, running onto it. Mundaring, Bavard gets it back from Jones and then chips to half forward, finds a teammate. Hilgert, we've got a goal not long ago now. He's going to look inside 50. Lowers the eyes, looking for Austin, who picked up beautifully on the half volley. Really good pick up. Couldn't escape the tackle from that man. Snyder, like you said, he's a good defender. Nelson's going to have to earn them all this afternoon if he's playing on him. And he's going to need some help from his teammates. They can't have that sort of delivery inside 50 being unchecked. Anyway, we're going to get another ball up here. Very important that these guys help stem the feed into the forward line. One down again. Sweeping handball towards the boundary line. Nickel can't keep that one in. I'm going to get a boundary throw in on the 50-metre arc. Tacky end of the ground for Mundaring. So Gregson. No, Fernie's going up. Hilgert picks up at ground level. Dishes to Salvio. Gets the ball to half forward. Bailey can't bring the mark down. Now disposal back door. Now it's come loose again. Bailey runs onto it. Gets the ball out in front of Austin Thomas. The Phantom tries to break a tackle. Phantom 31's been pinned holding the ball. And
maybe that's a way of avoiding fines for getting tackled. Don't put your name down.
Don't put your name on the team sheet. So
I must be feeling better. I'm cheeky again.
Jamie Humble is going to get a shot at goal.
They had 4
last week, 4 out of his 9 for the season. And he's now got 10 for the season as he puts that one over the goal umpire's hat. Starting to get a little bit dark here, mate.
No rain.
No rain. We don't want any rain dances. We're hoping there's no one out there doing any. Finlay Austin's going to come on now and relieve Fernie in the ruck. He's been doing a manful job in there, but he needs some help from his midfield to get their hands on the ball. Matty Aitchkin's got the ball in the middle, umpire. Very good job this year.
Yeah, stepped up. Experienced player, you'd hope he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, no, he's been doing a really good job. Bailey at the back door. Dishes to the wing. Slightly backwards to go forward. Now they go back into the corridor. Find Crosby. Crosby still back into the centre circle. Kicks the half forward on the flank. Bailey. Ground level now, no one can get it clear easily. Taken away by Bullsbrook. Marking contest. Sheriff can't bring it to ground. Avard runs off with it. Looking for Jones, finds him. And Jones is going to get the ball over the top to Hilgert. Got some contact coming. Oh, puts the ball down, but spins out of the tackle nicely. Now kicks the ball inside 50. He's looking for Austin. Thomas can't bring it down this time. They've got support at ground level. Oh, Nichols had his head ripped off. He's going to get himself a free kick goal. I think he might have just played into that one a little bit. No, it was there. Umpire's paid it. He's going to get a free kick from about 25 out. Left forward pocket. What can he do with it? Don't see any goals next to his name for the year, so it could be his first. Right footer. Straight over the goal umpire's hat. It brings up the 5th of the quarter, the 8th for Mundaring. We have 5 straight this quarter. Bullsbrook haven't troubled the scorers since quarter time, and it's remain on 2-1. Mundaring 8-6. Not sure if either end of the ground has a wind advantage. I think it's probably blowing across the ground, if anything. Probably see the trees moving in the background, backwards and forwards. So
this broadcast side pocket across to the stadium, I'd say.
No, back in the middle. Can Finlay Austin get a hands on it? You can't. It's one down by O'Keefe. It's not going anywhere. Bard gives the ball back to the umpire and we go again. Rucks at it. Once again, O'Keefe over the top. This time stolen away by Kitchell. Gets the ball going forward. Sheriff working hard off the ball. Anthony Bailey overruns it. Sheriff back on it. Gets the ball inside 50. A rare entry. Ball now running out of bounds down there. That's the other Phantom 18. Sees the ball out of bounds in the forward, half forward flank. It's inside 50. For a rare occasion, they've been inside 50, so can they get some reward for this? Like I said again, plenty of blokes around the ball. No one can get a clear run at it. Ball bouncing around, bobbling around. I think we could get a ball up here. Some good work done there at ground level by Sheriff. Prepared to put his head over the ball and Bailey and the Phantom going at it. Rucks to it. Ball comes out. Jones can't pick it up. And looks like it's been handed back door. And now we're getting a free kick for a hold. And that's going to go to, I think, Sheriff. No, it's going to go to the Phantom 18. So
if I had a second set of hands, Weslow could hold the binoculars and tell you who he is. But
kicks inside 50. Mark dropped down there by a Mundaring defender, and we're going to get a ball up.
Just you and I.
Round. Yeah, anyone who wants to jump in and give us a hand, we're always looking for people to join the team. Ball up. Tapped out of bounds. I think that's gone out on the full, has it? It has. Mundaring Ruckman has put that out of bounds on the full, and that'll be a free kick. Hey, this is Rory Crosby. He's right on the line. Forward pocket, right. Not sure what he's going to do here. He's aimed and missed everything. It's gone out of bounds on the full. So no check side attempt, no run around, no kick round the corner. Just ran straight at it and missed the lot. So no score, but the ball is still inside, deep inside the forward line for Bullsbrook. Mundaring to bring the ball in. Kick out of the back pocket. There's a nice climb and fly from the back there. Logland takes the mark, then coughs the ball up, then gets it back. Sit down in front of Sinaj, who's tackled a bloke without the footy. And that's going to be a free kick. So Kitchell kicks the ball into the corridor, finds a teammate. This is Crosby again. Crosby loves the eyes, looks at the lead, finds a teammate, but a really good spoil from behind there. Mundaring, the ruckman, O'Keefe getting a hand in. Now the mullet off half back. Look at him go. Kicks the half forward. Finds Nickel. Nickel slowing things down now. Summing up his options. Waiting for some players. Now he's got two guys in the corridor. One is the mullet. He's going to get the ball back. Those don't know who the mullet is. That's Tyler Levitt, who's going to go back out to the wing again. These guys are playing waxies. Nichols now. Kicks inside the 50. Looking for teammate that goes over his head. Really good, well-judged mark there by Snyder. Comes to the pocket. And then coughs the ball up. Jones in the right spot at the right time. Centres the ball. Loughlin. Looks inside 50 for a teammate. Can't find him on this occasion. The ball scrambled out. The Vard now. There's the ball outside 50. Chips it into the pocket and finds a teammate. So lots of loose checking down here. Too many blokes on their own. Nichols plays on. Once again looking at the hot spot. Good spoil from behind. Austin Thomas crumbs his own marking contest and has gold. So he's on his way to another bag, mate. That's 4.
Well, you'd have to think that with a start like this, we haven't even hit half time. Austin Thomas, a big chance. Certainly hit double. I'll go that he'll hit double figures, Weasel.
Okay, I think you're right there, mate. Look, that's a really good effort from behind by Snyder to spoil the marking contest, but no support at ground level. So they've got to dig in and do a little bit more of the hard 1%ers, the hard yards. Bullsbrook, finding that footy's the main thing, and then working hard to use it. With some blocks on for each other, find targets. Jones in the rut now, clear over the top. And another clearance from Mundaring going inside 50. Thomas comes at the footy and takes an easily uncontested chest mark, basically. Was some traffic coming at him front on, but no issue. Austin Thomas is going to have a shot at his 5th. Good work out of the middle there. Jones down to Salvio. What's the result of this one going to be, Noel? Any money on the ball?
No, I'm not a gambling man, and when I do it responsibly.
No one's got over the goal umpire's head again. So if I reckon he's right, he's got 5. That's before half time. And we would still have probably about 8 minutes left in this quarter. So
Well, that sees Mundaring move to 10-6, 66. They lead Bullsbrook 2-1-13. You're on the Community Sports Show with me, Noel Nosey Johnston, and the dulcet tones of Neil Weasel Worsley. Mate, this is our last in-season game. We've got potentially finals at Pickering Brook in a fortnight's time before we're back up here for the prelim and grand final.
Yes. Great facility for football up here. Good viewing.
A big thanks to the council for letting us on.
Vard cleans up. Take it off where he left off in the last game. He's got a lot of the footy. Finds Clayton Thomas, gives off a nice handball. Salvio on the run, kicks for goal, and the ball swings late and 1 behind. So he's blemished their record for the quarter. That's the first behind for the quarter. They move on to 10 goals, 7. Leading Bullsbrook 2 goals, 1. You notice on the team sheets there's a lot of ins and outs again. Bullsbrook, many numbers in red, names in red. Blokes are out from the last game. And manfully putting a side out in the park each week with so many numbers not available through FIFO. Mundaring looking to go forward. The mullet leaves it behind and then picks up his own crumb. Dishes off a nice handball. Teammate looking for a mark down there, but it's taken by the defender Snyder. Gets the ball out on the half-back flank, and Mather can't keep the ball in and goes out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. We're about 60 around from the Mundaring left point post. Freeman in the ruck now. Ball comes out the back. There's a high challenge. Then we're going to get the ball go back here for a high contact free kick to Bullsbrook. So what can they do with the ball here? There's not a lot of movement. There's a short lead put on there. Little player stumbles into the mark. That was Rory Bennett. He's managed to chest mark that while he's laying on the floor. Good effort. Now he takes on Thomas on the mark, gets around in, and then chips the ball inside, and Fernie takes a grab. So Fernie raises his eyes again, looking for something down the ground. Not a lot on. Goes for the longer option. And a good mark taken down there. This is Bailey. Started really well. Hasn't been too bad. Oh, there's a high tackle. Got away with that. Ball back to Bennett. Then through hands to Girardi. Then to Fernie. Fernie off one step misses his target. He was trying to find Crosby. And now Mundaring come away with the football. Bavard, third, 4. 5 bounces. Jones running to Shepherd. And then receive. Then gets the handball over to Nichols. Nichols now. Inside 50. Top of the looking for the hot spot. Can't find a teammate, but he does in Austin. And Jay Savage has just soccered one off the ground. Nice little highlight there for Jay. So, yeah, with about 3 minutes to go, if you're watching this, Jay, you want to replay this one. That's your highlight for the year. Ball centred by Austin Thomas. Dribble kick into the square, and Savage, like a World Cup soccer player.
Well, speaking of Worlds, Weasel, a big shout out to the Australian under-20 women's lacrosse team over in Hong Kong at the moment, taking on the world for the World Championships.
Oh, fantastic.
We've beaten New Zealand and we've beaten Scotland, but there's a few weather challenges over there, yeah. So...
They would have had some weather challenges yesterday at Bassendean, I would think. Is it Bassendean, yeah? Or Bayswater?
Bayswater, yeah.
Would have been River Bayswater. Anyway, Thomas, on a loose ball, well, nicely picked up.
The most disappointing part about going to Bayswater these days, Weasel, there's no delays due to being stuck behind a truck under the
bridge.
Yeah. They've made it so you can't crash into it.
Yeah, you're going pretty well to park a truck under that now. It's huge. Right, ball in the half-back line. Bullsbrook working hard to bring it out. Can't seem to clear the area, and the ball now kicks along towards the goals. Freeman and Booker down there in a marking contest. Booker knocks the ball over for a force behind. Just minutes left in this quarter. Bullsbrook haven't troubled the score and have only been inside their 50 on probably 3 occasions, so... Very dominant quarter here. 8 goals so far by Mundaring. And now the switch kick. Girardi finds a teammate up the wing in 30. Can't mark. And the ball goes out of bounds. 20 around from the left point post. Freeman in the ruck gets the ball down to O'Loughlin. It's a wild kick inside 50. Nichols runs onto it, then leaves it behind, goes back after it again. There's a bit of work done by Phantom 31. And he puts both Nichols and the ball out of bounds. We'll get a boundary throw in. We're probably 25 metres round the other side. The right pocket. Oh, clever tap over the back by Freeman. Bavard gets the ball moving forward. Thomas uses his body. The ball beats him and his opponent out of bounds, and we're going to get another boundary throw in. This time we're out 5 metres round for the point post. Clock ticking down to half time. Bathed in sunshine at the moment. Fantastic. Ruck's at it. No one can win it down. Crumb at the front of the pack. Stolen away by a defender there. Bullsbrook, and now the ball into the centre of the ground. Opportunity. The mullet off half back again. This is a beautiful handball to his ruckman. Keith settles, kicks the ball 30 out from goal. Oh, big fly from the back there from Snyder. Gets a big spoil. And now a clearance to the back pocket. And well done out there. Nice mark. Opportunity now for Bullsbrook to move the ball up the ground. Kitchell's got the ball, kicks along up the wing. It's gone very wide and out of bounds. We're getting a boundary throw in basically dead centre of the ground on that far wing. I think we're in the last minute of this quarter. Rucks at it. Ferdy down himself. And then a teammate manages to fling the ball out the back door. Bursting through O'Loughlin, who then coughs it up. Taken away by Bullsbrook. Kicked to half forward. There it is, the half-time siren, Noel. Dominant half, especially that last quarter. Second quarter belonging to Mundaring, who've kicked 8 goals, 2, and kept Bullsbrook scoreless. So half-time score reads 11-8 to 2-1.
So at half-time here at Mundaring Oval, you're on the Community Sports Show with me, Noel Nosey Johnston, and Neil Weasel Worsley. Badly brought to you thanks to Vision Decor, ID Athletic, as well as Ashby Farrell White Arch, Barnard Construction, and our new friends, Nathan Waterston of Nathan's Event Hire, and thank him for answering the SOS earlier. We'll be back in just a little while. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome one and all, wherever you are across this big wide globe. You're here on the Community Sports Show with Noel Nosey Johnston and Neil Weasel Worsley for round 18 of the Hills Football Association, proudly brought to you thanks to Vision Decor and ID Athletic. Weasel, a few challenges here for Bullsbrook, and before I forget, when I update the score next, we have some good news for the Bullsbrook fans out there.
Let's do it now, mate. Let's do it now.
Well, I've got a film, so I can't film and update scores, mate. Come on.
Okay, so Bullsbrook are actually 2-2, not 2-1, so we apologise for calling you 1 point short. Hopefully that's not the end of it. Hopefully they can get a few more shots of goal.
So there it is, officially on the scoreboard.
Beautiful. Rucks go at it, forward pocket. Mundaring attacking. Thomas picks up. It's a handball. A rush kick from Nickel inside 50 and it's picked off nicely. And there's a nice mark from Bennett across half back. Bullsbrook looking to clear the ball. Looks like they've moved Snyder forward again. He's just run under that. Oh, Mark should have been held. Put some extra pressure on himself. Young Bailey gets the handball into the corridor. Now the ball goes forward. Lucky bounce.
Oh dear.
No call from the umpire there. And now we've got Anthony Bailey picking up, looking to... Oh, he's slid down, he's landed, and he's got a knee to the back of the head. Accidental. But, up he gets.
Well, he'll get the free kick, so that'll make the pain go away.
It will, yes. You look to kick down the wing now. Looking for O'Keefe. Ball dropping short. Good punch from behind. Now an opportunity. Hands astray. Logland, no, that was Freeman. Oh, and a good mark there by the smaller of the Thomas boys, Clayton. Switches the ball into the corridor. Finds a teammate who definitely played on with the hands, and I think he's going to get done holding the ball here. Yes, he is. So, free kick there to Fernie.
Well, speaking of Fernie, we also have a couple more names. We've sorted out who the Phantoms are for the viewers at home.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? That's really good. DJ Moyles is wearing number 18, and Carl Hartley is wearing number 31. So, fantastic to get that sorted out. Nothing worse than calling the Phantom.
Well, a quick catch up with Carleen during the half-time break there. Get a bit of a state of affairs with the association wind up a couple of weeks away.
What a fantastic job they do
for
this association.
Her and Brian, both really good servants for the Hills Football Association. And it was made obvious when she said she's a Hawthorn supporter. I always knew I liked that.
That was the only doubt I had in the conversation, but we'll let that one fly for another day.
We still winning?
Last I checked, you were. Ball goes inside 50. Good spoil there by the defence from Mundaring. So this is a more promising start for Bullsbrook. Had the ball inside 50 a couple of times now. No result, but they are starting to get their hands on the footy, which is important because without it, you can't win the game. O'Keefe gets the ball out wide, looking for Salvio. Picked off again, and an inside 50... No, ball out of bounds. So boundary umpires put the hand up, blowing the whistle. We're going to get a throw in. Probably about 70 around from the goal. Bullsbrook doing the attacking. Keith beats Fernie to the ball. Fernie does some really good work at ground level now. Kicks inside 50, looking for a teammate. Goes over the top and ball trickles out of bounds. Forward pocket, boundary throw in. And he's looking there for Snyder, who's moved forward. I think that's a good move. I think you've got to score, so they're running the risk of probably being one.
Well, we're going to get him on camera because in defence of George, we did have a tech issue, and I watched during the halftime break. Sorry, George, you're not in the 4 minutes 38. We'll delete that later when we get there, but you did get the opening goal.
There's an opportunity going forward again. No mark paid. Stacks on the middle, 30 out from goal. It's not coming out. Yep, it's out. It's out of the back. It's on the right foot, kicks the ball to the back pocket. I think that may have gone out of bounds on the full. It has. We're going to get a free kick now. Looks to me like Mather doesn't want to take it, wanting to give it to someone else. Fernie leads at him. Oh, touch ball.
And the kick out of bounds on the full once again, so reciprocal turnovers.
Giving the ball straight back, that one. That was Kyle Harpley.
He'll be worried now. We know who he is. You're on our radar, Kyle.
Yeah, you're going to have to clean it up, Kyle. No skill errors. Bailey brings the ball in from the kick in. Finds a teammate. Uncontested mark, the little chip to half back. Thomas a long way from the forward line. Centres the ball looking for Mullet. Went up one hand there and ball gets out the back. Works hard to get back on it and does so. Gets the hands into the corridor. Thomas takes it over the top to Jones. Jones in hand gives off to Salvio. Salvio looking for and finding Austin Thomas. No, ball hits the deck. Mark not paid. Some work to be done at ground level for both sides. Who can win this contest? There's a good effort there from Kirchhoff. Ball's still not coming out. Now it's cleared. Not very far. Marking contest. O'Keefe takes the mark. Umpire's paid it. Called the distance. Now lowers his vision. Beautiful kick. Finds a teammate. Unmanned inside 50. 30 out from goal. Probably even 25 actually. Directly in front. This will be an attempt for Hilgert. And he's already on the scoreboard. He'll be kicking for his second. And Mundaring's 12th. So this is their first saute inside 50 for this quarter, and they're getting a shot at goal, something that unfortunately Bullsbrook couldn't do from their 3 or 4 entries. Kicks, the wing gets hold of it, but not too early, and she's through over the goal umpire's hat. Another goal to Mundaring. So that's their 12th, 12-8, leading Bullsbrook 2-2. Bullsbrook not doing themselves any favour with their inside 50 entries. Mundaring much cleaner, scoring from their first entry. Ball back in the middle. And Fernie and O'Keefe. Go at it. Fernie wins it forward. Teammate can't take it cleanly. Silvio now stacks on the mill. Last man up, Crosby. They go it again. This time it's O'Keefe getting the ball forward. Vard runs past it, leaves it behind, but Salvio doesn't. He gets hold of the football, kicks long, and that's a very good defensive mark down there by Brock Sheriff. So it looks like he's gone back and freed up Snyder to go forward. Clears the ball to the far, this pocket. Nice pick up. Applin, haven't called him often today. He gets the ball moving forward. Took his eyes off the ball. Did Lewis. And we get a call for holding the ball, but no Fryer. We'll get a ball up there. So just took his eyes off the footy at time. Just a tad early. Jones in the ruck. Gets his own crumb. Misses the footy, has an air swing, then taps the ball out. Vard snaps across the body, and another good mark down there. This time it's Harpley, so not a lot of movement. Bennett puts himself on, but gets ignored. Fernie kicks long, interchange area. Marking contest. Ball put down by Forbes. Trickles over the boundary line in front of Jones and Forbes, and we'll get a boundary throw in. So Savage waiting to go back on. Fernie O'Keefe. O'Keefe takes clean possession. This is a nice handball. Now love it. Avoids one tackle, then bombs the ball inside 50. Looking for a teammate. And another really good defensive mark taken by Bullsbrook. Sheriff again, that's his second one this quarter. Gets the ball out in front of a teammate. Girardi kicks the ball up the wing. This is a much better passage of play. He finds Snyder. Snyder then goes long. Kicks the ball 35, 40 out. Oh, straight to the hands of a teammate. And now they run onto it and unfortunately trickles through for a point off the boot. Finlay Austin had a bit of an air jump there, mate. Like the ball had gone through the basketball hoop, missed it. And they were able to scramble one off the ground by Nathan Haynes. Another one sporting a fantastic mullet. All right. Ball now brought up to half forward. Bullsbrook lead to the ball, overrun it. Now Austin, a good pick up, swings onto his left, gets the ball out in front of a teammate, can't mark the ball, but he's got plenty of time to go back after it. This is Humble. Kicks the ball inside 50 and finds Clayton Thomas. So Clayton will be kicking. No, handballs over the top to Freeman. Freeman from the top of the goal square has hit the post. Rattled it badly. So I think Thomas had his time again. He might have taken the shot there. Bullsbrook bring the ball back in again.
I can't do everything. I'm just going to have a little dummies because I can't update the live score for viewers. I'll figure that out in a sec. I can do it. I just don't have enough arms or people in the band to move the camera. So if you're free, come on down and run the camera for us.
Andrew throwing nicely one forward. Then stripped to the ball. Bullsbrook go back after it. Now handball drawn back. Fernie kicks the ball up the wing. Can't find a teammate. Both players jump at the ball. No one making any contact with it. And the ball now out of bounds in front of Mather. Going to get a free kick. So he's been determined to be Mike De Silva manhandle him off the ball and give away a free kick. Now Fernie, a little bit of candy shown. He gets the ball across his body, kicking to half forward. This one's gone out of bounds on the full as well. So very sloppy start to this quarter. Neither side playing any clean football really. Though Bullsbrook have been a lot better this quarter than they have in the first two. And been the ball in. Kick up the far wing. Marking contest. Good use of the body. O'Loughlin now. He's going to get done, I think, holding the ball. Just trying to break one too many tackles there. We're going to get a free kick to Bullsbrook. This is Michael Bailey. So he's been pretty good today. Chips the ball down the wing, finds a teammate. Very stagnant in front of them. Not a lot of movement. So Fernie trying to get the ball in the corridor. Player now called to play on. Kicks inside 50. So no contest. And then put down badly there by Walker. And now we're going to get a free kick for... I'm not sure what that was for, whether it was for holding the man or high contact. But Mather has the ball inside 50, chips the ball in front of Gardy. Oh, that's 50 metres, surely. That is just so undisciplined. That's Lockie Walker, unusual. Just a little sign of frustration, maybe. Pushes Girardi in the back, and he's going to walk to the top of the goal square, I think, and get an easy shot and bring up Bullsbrook's third for the day.
Well, as we saw at the other end with Andy Freeman, nothing guaranteed, but Girardi able to put that one through the big
sticks. Yeah, so updating. 11-9 plays 3-1. Sorry, 12-9 plays 3-1.
Plays 3-3, Weasel.
There we go. Just think if you're awake now.
Don't poke the bear.
For those who haven't noticed, Noel's not in a great mood today, people.
I've just spent a long weekend and I think age is catching up with me.
It's just a number, mate. Rocks go at it.
76, yes.
No one can take clean possession. The opportunity, handball over the top there from Gilbert. The ball then into the corridor again by hand. Player ducks the tackle. Just manages to get it away in time. Gilbert. Pressure. Fernie now off half back. One step kick. Finds O'Keefe. O'Keefe plays on. Kicks to the top of the square looking for Thomas, who couldn't mark the ball, but he brought it to ground. And there's a snapshot. And a lovely goal there from Hamling. So the recipient of some good crumbing. Nice goal there from Tyson Hamling. Mundaring.
13-9. 80. I'm not going to do the maths there. I'll embarrass myself.
Stay here if we can get it like that.
88. Vaguely.
Vaguely, 88. Ball back in the middle. Rucks are going to go at it. O'Keefe and Fernie have been at it most of the day. Ball left behind twice, and then no free kick for incorrect disposal. And now we're going to get some free kick for some lip. And that's going to go to Bullsbrook on half forward. Hilgett not happy the way he was handled then and let the umpire know. So inside 50, that's some off hands. Tried to claim the mark down there. Now good pick up on the run. Austin. And ball out of bounds on the full. So once again, no reward for the efforts that Bullsbrook are putting in, because they're definitely putting up a much better fight this third quarter. Sean Clayton Thomas sneaks off the ground for a rest. Levitt with the ball in the back pocket.
I'd like him to duck under the camera too.
No, he's usually looking for some exposure, isn't he? Mundaring looking to mess this up a little bit at the back here. They've fumbled around with a couple of handballs, and now an opportunity. Maida squares the ball up and squeezes it through for a point. I think he was trying to get that to Snyder. Snyder was asking the question, but I just think that couldn't quite pull it back far enough. And one more behind for Bullsbrook. Now the ball out the back pocket. Bailey. Ends up with Jones. Looks at the corridor. Ooh, good pick up, half volley. Then a handball short of its target. We're going to get this ball out of bounds. Going to get a boundary throw in, a little bit of push and shove. Just a little bit of testosterone happening out there.
Oh, we had plenty of that last week, I hear.
Yes, believe so. Oh, good tap down by O'Keefe. Teammate runs past it, then goes back and gets it, then hands the ball off to Ketchell, who's been pretty good. Fernie gets it, 50 out, kicks at the top of the square. Oh, unfortunately, Snyder couldn't hold on to that one. And now he's fighting hard, he's dragged it in. Umpire's going to say that's okay, we're going to ball that up the top of the square. Might have been unlucky not to get a kick. In fact, he's getting a kick here. So, indication for a high tackle. An opportunity for Snyder to get a second goal for the quarter. Kicks through the ball. Umpire's happy with that. Snyder's second.
The first on film though there, Georgie. Big shout out to you, mate.
We will be happy because we won't say we missed the first one with our technical issues. Lockie Walker comes off for a rest, and Braden Hilgett goes back on. So it's 2-1 apiece this quarter. Much more competitive Bullsbrook. Back in the middle. O'Keefe wins it forward. Bard working hard at ground level. Gets the ball out to Salvio. Turn to Thomas, who snapped back on the ground. Didn't see him go back out there. Austin Thomas now wheels round on his left. Oh, massive punch from the back line there.
That's almost golden fist up
That's
there.
fantastic. Now the ball up the wing. Opportunity for Maydo. Dispossessed in the tackle. Gets it back. Handball inside. Gregson. Back to Maydo. Messing around a little bit. Then a look to the corridor. That's good work. Finds Bailey. Bailey on half back. Kicks down the wing. It's out wide. Guard, he's not been able to keep that in. It's just gone out of bounds. Must have been holding that and just couldn't quite pull it back in. So boundary throw in. Just 4.5 of the wing for Bullsbrook. Long backdoor handball. This looks better as they switch the ball to the corridor. Brownlee goes long, looking for teammate inside 50. Can't find him. It's all Mundaring back there, and clearance to the wing. And in turn, it's all Bullsbrook. Nice left foot kicks around the corner. Love it. Picks it off. And the mullet going to look for Jones. No, he's going to look for O'Keefe, who then looks for Jones. This is the Jake version. He settles things down, puts it down in front of Avard, over his head. Nice tight handball, good receive, and then back onto his right foot, looking for Thomas. Austin Thomas running back onto it now, can't quite get there. Some really good work at the back there from Harpley. He takes the ball out of bounds, and we'll get another throw in this time. Mundaring's end of the ground, about 10 metres round from the right goal, right point post. Rucks go at it, makeshift rucks at that. Crumb nicely there. Hamling snaps, but only manages to squeeze it narrow through for a point. They increase their lead slightly. Okay, kick in, picked off. I won't be happy with that. Austin Thomas has taken the mark. He's about 50 out. He's going to wheel round, I reckon. Yep, he's gone. He's onto his left. Set sail. And that's a shocker. That's
Well, for a bloke that
out on the full, I believe.
before half time, Weasel, we had him kicking double digits. That's not the kick of a man that thinks he's on track for a double digit scoreline here.
No, he's stuck on 5. Nice little kick in. Gregson, half back. Switches to the opposite side of the ground, finds a teammate, gets through his hands, and he's got some work to do. That's Mather. In a chase with Nickel, giving him a bit of a nudge. Ball towards the boundary line, and she goes over. And we're going to get a boundary throw in.
Just a reminder, we're here today for the Brandon Johnston Memorial Day for Mundaring Football Club, round 18 of the Hills Football Association, coming to you live on the Community Sports Show.
Nichols centres the ball. Love it. Come off half back to present there, and this is a handball inside to a teammate, kicks inside 50. Loglan can't take the mark. But recovers well, gets the ball moving forward again. Thomas dishes the ball back to him, snaps on the left. Bounce isn't friendly, and through for a behind. So, starting to get a lot more of the ball. Booker to bring the ball in now. Mundaring starting to attack like they have earlier in the day. Starting to dominate this quarter. Thomas takes a good mark. Clayton, that is, centres the ball. Finds O'Keefe, who puts it down. Beats Avard, his teammate, to it. Then gets it off to Hilgett. Gets it back from Hilgett. Then one-step kick inside 50. Looking for Freeman over the top. Couldn't take the grab. Austin Thomas this time. Handballs the ball back to Nickel, who centres the ball. Salvio, Robert will be having a shot from about 45 directly in front. I've got a feeling that may be a little tricky down that end of the ground. Most of the scoring has been done at the clubroom end.
And Weasel, for the viewers at home, I've given up on the total, sorry. It was too hard to do 3 score updates in one.
And there we go, there's another goal. So, Salvio brings up the 14th. It's 14-11. Plays
4-4, 28. Big shout out to a couple of blokes doing their anniversary games here today. Jaden Fernie, the skipper for Bullsbrook, he's having his 100th Sheldon Upland had it a couple of weeks ago, and Scott Forbes enjoying his 50th here today. Both those players running through a banner to celebrate what is a good milestone, Weasel. 50 is 47 games more than I've got.
Yep, here we go, 3/4 time. No, they're definitely good milestones to have. And I'm sure their clubs are very thankful of them for putting in each week.
So for the viewers at home, the score at 3/4 time, 14-11. Mundaring leading Bullsbrook 4-4. This match today proudly brought to you thanks to Vision Decor and ID Athletic here on the Community Sports Show with support from Ashby Farrell, White Arch, Barner Construction, and our friends Nathan at Nathan's Event Hire for all your AVIT. He was the man I went to this morning or this afternoon. You want your audio visual set up without the hassles? Talk to Nathan of Nathan's Event Hire. Well, Weasel, better quarter as you said there for Bullsbrook, but still Mundaring able to capitalise and build just ever so slightly on their lead.
Yeah, increase the lead by 7 points. Yeah, definitely a much better performance from Bullsbrook, not allowing Mundaring to have it all their own way. Mundaring also scoring a few scoring opportunities late.
The goal umpire there confirming the score, so always nice.
Yep, 96 playing 28 officially. 1/4 of the regular season left for both of these sides. Chidlow, who played last night, beat Mount Helena 21-17, 143 to Mountie, or Mount Helena, we're not allowed to call them Mounties. 4 goals, 125. So, and Chidlow a little bit of form going into the finals. The other game last night, Gidgagana 2-2-14 lost to Pickering Brook 8-17-65. Outridge and Brescassin getting a couple of goals each for Pickering Brook. No other goal scorers provided for those games. So next week, Mount Helena play Gidgagana.
Yep.
Now, if Mount Helena beat Gidgagana, Mundaring continue on their way today with a win. It'll come down to percentage as to who takes the 4th spot. And we have top of the ladder, Swanview travelling to Pickering Brook next week. Yes, you heard that right, folks. Swanview are on top of the ladder. Pickering Brook will drop 2 games in the second half of the year. 1-2 Swanview, and now find themselves 4 points behind. So a win to Pickering Brook next week would put them back on top. A loss will see the Swanview Football Club finish minor premiers. So that'll be a great game to get to if you're out and about.
And you'll need to get there in person because we won't be there as we take a break. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Community Sports Show. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the final quarter of their final game. It is round 18 here on the Community Sports Show with me, Noel Nosey Johnston, and Neil the Voice Worsley, as Bullsbrook look to just create some chaos here for Mundaring, but it looks like they're destined for finals, Weasel.
Well, they're definitely a chance, depending on what happens next week. Mundaring are taking some good form in. If they do make the finals, they're taking some form with them. Hilgert gets the ball going forward now. Austin at the back. Thomas, could he get 5 this quarter? Get to that double figures. I think he's stuck on 5 at the moment. He's only a shot now to open their last quarter.
Big shout out to everyone online that's joined us on YouTube as we transition over to the new platform. Austin Thomas continues to pick up where he played the first quarter, so maybe he likes that end. Oh no, he swapped ends, didn't he, Weeks?
He did. This is where he got most of his goals, though. Second quarter, and now he's kicked him in the last. So that's the scoring end. We've had more goals at that end, definitely.
Well, that takes him into triple digits. I can do the maths there, Mundaring. 15, 11, 101, Bullsbrook, 4-4, 28.
Rucks go at it again. I'll tap forward twice. One forward by Mundaring. O'Loughlin leaves it behind. Bavard gets a hand in. Ball rebounds now. Silvio goes forward looking for Thomas at the back. Austin Thomas is going to dribble one through from about 25. And he's gone quickly from 5 goals to 7.
Well, I think the coach, Adam Avard, might have had a chat to his charges at three-quarter time and said, boys, percentage. Yeah,
well, it's going to become very important. At the moment, they have a much better percentage than Gidgigana. But like I say, it's all going to come down to next week. Mount Helena can upset Gidgigana. Allow Mundaring to sneak into that 4th spot. And I think on their form, they can do some damage if they manage to get there. They've played some good footy the last couple of weeks. There's an opportunity now for Bullsbrook going forward. Here's your mate. Swings around. Snyder. It's the ball to the hot spot. There's no one there. Now Mundaring are going to rebound off half-back. Robert Silvio up the wing looking for Jones. He's out of position. The ball goes over the back. Hilgert leaves it behind. Now an opportunity. Bailey. 1-2. Gets it back and then finds a teammate. Crosby's tried hard all day. Looks down the wing. Finds a teammate there in Kirchall. Plays on and he's got out of bounds. So those who may not understand the rule, if you play on out of bounds around the man on the mark, you'll get away with it unless the umpire calls play on. Basically, once you do that, it's going to be a boundary throw in. It's a very strangely anticipated rule, or adjudicated anyway. The Rucks go at it. O'Keefe has been pretty dominant today. Fernie at ground level takes the ball. Bailey kicks it to half forward. There's an opportunity. Forbes gets the ball inside 50. Good spoil coming from Anthony Bailey. And the ball out of bounds in the forward pocket. 25 around from the right point post. Bullsbrook end of the ground. Opportunity to respond quickly to the couple of goals that Mundaring have stacked on already. Snyder wins a tap to the top of the square now. Ball at ground level. Avard again picking up. Beautiful skills below the knees. Gets the ball up the wing looking for Jones. Jones outmarked on this occasion. Sheldon Applin kicks the ball in the corridor. Some work to do. Fernie gets the ball, backdoor handball. Kicks the hot spot, and there's a mark taken down there. An opportunity for Finlay Austin to bring up Bullsbrook's 5th for the afternoon. So that's some good pressure there. A couple of repeat entries for Bullsbrook on the back of some good defending inside their attacking zone. Now, what can he do with this one? Finlay keeps it low, and it hasn't gone through. It's still in play, so normally they'll knock that through, but Mundaring, being Misley, have kept the ball in play and now trying to run it out. It's at half back. Ball's going to go back inside 50 quickly here. Opportunity at ground level. Good pick up. Oh, well done and good hands. And now we're going to get a goal. We aren't going to get a goal, unfortunately. Snapshot hasn't come off. Bounced left and a behind. So Mundaring to bring the ball back in. This will be Bailey.
Eventually.
Eventually, yep. Runs 10, kicks in, finds a Vard, puts the ball down. Nice kick inside 50, but that's been overcooked as well. That one there from Bailey and the mullet, Mr. Lovett. Very reliable down there, but that's a poor kick. Gives it back to the man who gave it to him. Bailey kicking. Oh, fine effort down there. So, made up for his mistake. Lunged, managed to punch the ball through from behind. That was probably going through for a goal, so some good work there from Lovett. And now we've got a stop in play. An injured player for Mundaring in the forward pocket, or half back flank, and he doesn't look in a good way. The trainers seeing
It's on the tape bag.
have a blood rule, so I think he's going to come straight off the ground. Savage is going to come on.
Down, brother. Push down.
Not sure who the player is. We'll identify him for you shortly, ladies and gentlemen, but it's in the hands of Natalie Brinkworth, the Mundaring trainer. And kick in, Jones on the lead. Mark's just inside the defensive 50. Looking for a 50-metre penalty, it's not coming. And then up the wing to Savage, the man who came on for the bloody teammate. Gets the ball, chips, and finds Hilgert. Hilgert with the hands to Avard, running past, lowers his vision and kicks along. Finds one of the Thomas boys. Oh, he looks like he's gingerly twinged his ankle. He's going to handball it back. Hilgert kicking long from 50. This isn't going to make the goals. It's going to end up as a point. Got to the goal line and another behind. Well, the first one for this quarter for Mundaring. We'll move on to 16-12. They lead Bullsbrook 4-6. Kick in. Messi down there. Time to recover. Then kicks the ball into the approaching Mundaring player. And now the ball taken out of bounds. And we're going to get a boundary throw in. So Austin Thomas looks a bit ginger down there, mate. He's done something to his right ankle. They'll be getting him off. Oh, lovely tap. Beautifully ran at the back. Unfortunately, all the good work was not finished off. As Zavard misses. Brings up another behind. It was beautifully read. Really good tap. That was Freeman in the ruck. Seems to do a lot of the ruck work forward of the 50. Allows O'Keefe to bank up and lock the ball in. Now, Bullsbrook, what can they do with this one? Sean Booker, bring the ball in. Umpire calls him to play on. Oh, shanks a kick to centre half back. Avard picks up, uses his left, gets the ball back towards the top of the square, goes through the marking contest and through for another behind. He's been very good again, Avard, today. He's had a lot of the football. He's made from last game. Austin Thomas has got 7 goals. He's been very good as well. Booker brings the ball back into play again. Jones at the back. The player calls it too early. Yeah, it was.
Oh dear.
That was Bailey. Come and join us in the commentary box, Bailey. Oh, there we go. Austin's got his 8th. He gets recipient of a lovely little handball from a teammate on the goal line. And it's just a matter of how far now. As Mundaring moved to 17 goals, 14.
To Bullsbrook, 4-6, 30. I can do that one.
There's Lockie Walker. Walks past us with the bloodied nose. I think his day's probably over. Looks a little dazed. In the hands of the Mundaring trainer. And we're back in the middle. Mundaring through their ruckman. Hands, short handball. Then he receives again. This is O'Keefe running inside 50. Kicking long. Finds Austin. Austin Thomas walks around his opponent. Kicks another one. He's up to 9. He does like that end of the ground. And Mundaring, they're now putting on a clinic. 18 goals, 15. 14, sorry. 18.
Leave the scores for me, you take the scorers.
2, 4 goals, 6.
Don't ask me to do the maths on it, though. 108, 122, now Mundaring to 28 for Bullsbrook, so margin at risk of blowing out to triple figures again.
Looks that way. Nice tap from O'Keefe. Finds Salvio, who's been very good in the middle there all day. Now Hilgert doing some work. Sweeping handball back to his ruckman, who I'm not sure if he meant that, but he gets the ball out in front of Nickel. Nichols dishes a handball to a teammate running past who has blazed away and troubled the scorers with 1 point. That might have been Jamie Humble down there. So can Bullsbrook keep this under 100 points?
Can Austin Thomas get 10 or more than 13? That was what he kicked last week against Mount Helena. So.
Well, his 9 today takes him into the 70s. I'm not sure who's leading the goal kicking at the moment in the competition.
Is, I believe.
He is, so he'll be happy to be extending his lead. Then Avard looking forward, finding him again. Plays on, runs around his opponent. There's his 10th for the afternoon. That was a good contested mark.
Oh, well, we might have to put together an Austin Thomas package. Hopefully he didn't kick one in the first 4 minutes. Well,
I think it was his brother who got that one in the first couple, so I don't think we missed him. But no, he's been very good down there. There's another good mark overhead. He's very good overhead marking. On the score now.
19-15, Mundaring lead. Bullsbrook 4-6. $129 by my count.
Just, 101 point lead. Bales, they're calling. Anthony Bailey goes into the middle, misses his first opportunity to clearance, goes through his legs, goes back to fight for it. And we're going to get a ball up. So, Mundaring just throwing the ball around a little bit in the last quarter by the looks of things, trying to get a couple of guys into the game. Oh, good tap again, O'Keefe, but this time it's taken away from the contest by Lewis, who gets swallowed up by Freeman, and we're going to get another ball up. O'Keefe taps forward. Avard runs onto it, dishes their hands out nicely. Humble, lowers a vision, looking for Thomas. Thomas has taken another good grab down there, and the way the ball's coming into his advantage is an absolute treat. They're serving up to him on a platter at the moment. His opponent's doing nothing wrong. He's trying hard. Oh, what's he done here? He's got a little bit cocky. He snapped, and there's a man on the goal line who's dropped the ball through from behind. So maybe we should get him dragged for that one. I don't know.
Selfish.
Selfish. Where's the coach? Where's the coach? Harpley brings it in. And a good mark taken there by Clayton Thomas. Centers the ball. And guess who he's found? Austin Thomas.
We need an Austin Thomas button just so we can save your voice, Weasel.
Yeah,
Every
well,
time he gets a touch, we push a button and it just
cool.
goes Austin Thomas.
Austin Thomas. We've called it a few times today. It's been very prominent. Kicking in his 11th. Probably should be kicking his 12th after the last attempt, but anyway. A little bit more serious this time, goes back. And has he hooked that one too? So he's pulled one up short on the goal line there. He's hooked one. So maybe he's a little bit scared of challenging that 13 from last week. Mundaring continue to stretch their lead. After a really good third quarter from Bullsbrook, very competitive. They've really struggled to get the ball inside 50 again. Kick in. Through the hands. Bailey gets the ball to the corridor. Bailey has been good. He hasn't stopped trying all day. There's a really good effort by the big fella, Sheriff. Squares it off. Now Jones and Hilgert between them. Jones Shepherds. Hilgert gets a handball moving forward. Finds Silvio. Silvio gets the ball to Avard. Good pick up on the half volley. Swings on the left. Looking for and finding Hubble. No, this time it's Nickel. Umpire's going to set the mark. Nickel going to have a shot from about 40. Man, the mark will be about 35 out. 45-degree angle. Delivered approach. Kicks. Wind's getting hold of it, but not early enough. And it's faded. It's shallow and through for another behind. So 11 scoring shots to 2 in this quarter. Dominant quarter again by Mundaring. So that end of the ground, they've managed to kick the majority of their goals. Kick in, player in trouble. Crosby manages to get a kick away. We're going to get a free kick for high contact. That's going to go to Goodall. He's tried hard. Goes to the corridor. Off hands. And we're going to get a ball up. No prior. Better there. And Keith again. This time Bailey gets to receive the handball. Gets the ball out in front of Austin Thomas. Traps it nicely. Pulls back around on his left. Looking forward, finding Clayton Thomas. So they're waxing the boys. Clayton's going to turn around, have a shot. No, he's going to dish it off to Avard. He's going to run into an open goal. Easy as you like. That's their 5th for the quarter. 19th for the day. And this is looking like a massacre now.
I'm not sure. It's certainly not looking positive, but I mean, in reality, Mundaring 20 goals, 18, 138 to Bullsbrook, 4-6, 30. Really has just been a good dominant performance by the home side here in the last quarter.
Well, so you got one team playing for hopefully the finals campaign and the other just trying to get through unscathed and set up for summer, mate.
Set up for Mad Monday.
Well, that's it. It'll be happening early with them having a bye next week, so I think their Mad Monday would be this week.
So if you're in the Bullsbrook neighbourhood and you hear loud cheering.
They're a great sporting club down there, so I'm sure they'll avail that and have some fun. There's a drop of the ball. So we're going to get a free kick now. Now there's a little bit of push and shove going on. Finlay Austin.
Into the side today, Finlay, one of the call-ups.
Gets long inside 50. That's a good grab. There's your man. Mr. Schneider. Going to go back and have a shot. Kicking at his 3rd for the day. He's been very serviceable. He's spent a lot of time in defence as well. So to get 3, if he can get it, it'll be a really good return for his efforts. It's a teammate. Applin runs past looking for the hands, but he's not giving that off. Delivered approach. Nice ball drop. Got some air in that one. I don't think it's going to make the distance. Bounces through, hits the point post. So, not sure if it touched hands on the way through as well, but there's a point. Now, Bailey, who was playing in the midfield, has gone back to fullback to take the kick in. And there's a good marking effort down there, not taken. Now the ball at ground level. Fighting for it. Jones gets a handball back door. Umpire calls not 15 play on it. O'Keefe plucks it. Now handballs. Salvio kicks up the wing looking for Avard. Avard, beautiful work. Uses his right, chips it to a teammate. Centering kick looking for Austin. Couldn't find him, but he got the ball back at ground level. And then, unfortunately for Jamie Humble, he's hit the point post. So
About to go back towards the goals.
Yeah, no. Should have been an easy goal there, but he's managed to rattle the timber. And now we wait for.
Oh yeah, Weasel.
There we go.
Get down.
Kick in. Good mark taken by Hayes. Jones chips in, steals it, gets the ball out in front of Austin, looking for him, and easy mark, top of the goal square. Gets his 11th.
Michael, on the rest of your eye.
11 goals, 19. So 21 goals, 19. 11 of them to Austin.
I thought you were giving Austin 11 goals, 19. I'm like, he wasn't adding that.
Nah, I think he's 11-4.
The breeze picks up here on a interesting afternoon. It was meant to rain, so thank you to the weather.
Well, the gods have been good.
Yeah.
We've been really lucky. Yesterday I was at football all day and it just bucketed down. Even the rugby last night, bucketed down. Anyway, Ruck's at it. Well, a bit of a block there, not paid. Hilgert swings around on his right, kicks the ball inside 50. The ball out in front of his teammate there in Humble. The ball goes out of bounds. 45 around from Mundaring's goals in front of the light tower near the clubhouse. Ball's in. Stacks in the mill here at the throw in, and we're going to get a ball up now, so. Rucks go to it. Ball's bobbling around. Bit of an airy. No one can get a clean possession. Now an opportunity for Bullsbrook to bring the ball away. Mark put down there by Bennett. Goes back after it, and now the ball's going to be thrown in front of the footpath. The steps up the grass bank. Rucks at it again. O'Keefe, who's been very, very good all day, wins that one down. Rebounded again by Bullsbrook. An opportunity now, Applin. Looks to the wing, out in front of Snyder. Snyder goes back after it. Bit of push and shove, ball comes free. Now.
Nothing in life comes free, Weasel,
No.
but you can get some great specials at ID Athletic and Vision Decor.
You can't do it that, mate. Well, fantastic sponsors. Thomas kicks inside 50 of Ard. Ball evades him. The other Thomas, Austin side, gets the ball into the corridor. Good defence. And gets a punch into that. And now Gregson trying to force his way through and going to get a ball up. A little bit of push and shove. Probably a bit late in the day for that, boys. Game's over. Not anything silly. Now, Gardy. He's going to get done here for an incorrect disposal. And looks to me like Anthony Bailey. No, is it Bailey or is it...
I wish you'd let
Salvio.
them give you those binoculars.
It's Salvio. He's going to get the shot. Well, I knew which players they were, just wasn't sure which one was getting the free kick. Bailey looked excited. I thought he was going to get it. So Salvio, left footer, in the right pocket. Kicks. Good shepherding on the goal line down there from Austin Thomas, and Salvio gets his second for the afternoon. Mundaring just keep racking these goals up. 22-19.
151. I did a quick math there.
4 goals, 7. And that's a lot of scoring shots, isn't it? There's a siren to end the game.
Well, there'll be no more.
That's all she wrote. It's been a comprehensive victory to Mundaring. Bullsbrook season comes to an end, and now Mundaring play the waiting game to see whether they're going to qualify for finals. Can they sneak into fourth? And like we said, I think if they could get there, they could certainly push Chinley.
Well, Walker's back up on his feet again now, so they've just checked that his nose is still attached to his face. It is.
And, if they play again, he'll have a week to get over that, which is good. Just reminding everybody, there is only 2 games next week, Mount Alina and Gidgee, which is the game that's going to determine who takes the 4th spot in the ladder, whether it's Gidgee or Mundaring. So everyone who wants Mundaring in the finals will be cheering for Mount Alina. And then the other game is the top of the ladder clash. The winner will end up minor premiers.
Correct.
We won't be at the games next week, but we'll certainly be back here.
Well, we're here.
Look first, aren't we?
We need to confirm a few things,
Yeah.
viewers, and that's we've got to follow up with Pickering Brook about access and connectivity. We need to figure out what your secret squirrel code is so we can use your hotspot. But look, reality is, you mentioned it earlier during the call, Weasel. They come off, but they can hold their heads high. Number of teams really struggling. Bullsbrook put a side out there today that gave it at all. They had some good servants, as you mentioned. Kuchel, Austin was in there. Georgie Snyder had a few.
Yeah. Jaden Fernie, skipper, led well.
And Sheriff's also.
Sheriff, Michael Bailey. So they can hold their heads up. They're playing against a side that is, like we say, fighting for that spot to play finals footy. They've had some ups and downs this year. They've had some player movements. It's been a battle, but to their credit, they have stuck to their guns, and they have put a team out there every week, and they have fought every game out. So credit to them, and hopefully going forward they can build. It's a new area. It's a young area out there again now, Bullsbrook, with a lot of real estate, a lot of families. So hopefully there'll be some quality footballers moving out that way as well. I know that the juniors are working hard at Bullsbrook to get junior football going. They've got free ball.
Well, I heard, Weasel, that they're actually going to become one of the other little satellite suburbs of Ellenbrook. Ellenbrook moving up that far as well at the moment, so...
Yeah, well, there'll be plenty of blokes out that way looking for a game of footy. So if you're out there, you're thinking about putting the boots on next year and you're looking for a club, Bullsbrook, good facilities, good people, and good competition. So if you get an opportunity, you want to join the Hills comp, you're out that way, go and see the guys at Bullsbrook.
So just a reminder, primary goal scorers, how many Austin Bailey finish up with?
We've got Austin Thomas down for 11, and 2 to Salvio, Hilgett, and for Bullsbrook, Snyder with a couple. The main goals.
3, didn't he?
No, he missed that 3rd one.
Georgie.
In the post. So.
But look, well done to both sides. Well done to you, Weasel. Go home, watch the Eagles.
No, I don't think I want to.
You don't want to? Well, before we go, how are the Hawks at?
I think the Hawks ended up winning by about 50 points, or maybe a little bit more. And West Coast 30 points behind at the moment. So they've done their usual, didn't score a goal in the second quarter, but they have scored one in the third. So this is the start of their comeback. This has been their trend for the last couple of games. No score in the second quarter, goalless. Maybe 3 in a row. Who knows? But yeah, Hawthorn, big winners, 131-68 with our live ladder. Having a look quickly at the live ladder, mate. I think.
Are we on the top yet?
I think you're not going to quite get to the top, but you've moved into 7th.
I thought you were going to say 2nd then.
And Fremantle have dropped to 9th. So if the Eagles continue to struggle and Carlton stay up, they will jump over Fremantle. And then Fremantle's going to have to win next week and hope things go their way. So Fremantle supporters probably out there cheering for the West Coast right now.
Well, as the world turns on a dime, and who would have thought that anyone would ever say that? On behalf of Neil Weasel Worsley, I am Noel Knowlesy Johnston. You've been here on the Community Sports Show, proudly brought to you thanks to Vision Decor and ID Athletic. As the team sing their song, we'll finish up here and get ourselves set for another week. The Cross WA midweek show this Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. As the Cross go into their prelim finals, we'll have a look at all the action from the first round of the men's competition and the finals there. Next Saturday, we are at Halliday Park again for the preliminary finals. Wherever you are across this globe, take care, stay safe, and as always, please remember, be nice to yourself and be nice to those around you too. See you soon.